Welcome to Danny's podcast on technology. I'm your host, Daniel Parente, here to talk all things tech and keep you plugged into the latest innovations and trends on the market. As professional writer and professor in the field of technology, my goal is to break down complex technology topics into bite-sized discussions for everyone. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's have some fun. A lot of what makes running a store fun, cool displays, deals, the newest stuff, totally relies on tons of technology behind the scenes. But all that tech comes with risks from cybercriminals trying to steal customer information. So today I wanted to talk about threats hitting retailers and some ways store owners can fight back. I think we've all seen headlines about major chains like HomeGoods or grocery giant Kroger reporting breaches exposing millions of shoppers' data. It's scary, and fixing security gaps gets portrayed as this impossible task only huge corporations can handle. But sticking your head in the sand if you run a small shop or boutique brand is so dangerous. One bad hack can tank all the amazing energy and passion local owners pour into serving their community. So whether you rock a single boutique or a 100-location chain, defending customer data matters. Let's break down what threats are growing, then talk smart ways retailers large and small can shield their systems. First, know that experts spotted a surge in skilled hacking groups deliberately targeting U.S. retailers the past 2 years. These aren't casual hackers randomly poking around for weaknesses. We're talking funded teams backed by adversary countries like North Korea or Russia, running months-long spying campaigns trying to break into company systems quiet as possible. Once inside unseen, they slowly move deeper into networks to bury backdoors, letting them come back anytime. Their goal? Sit invisible for a year or more, silently stealing new batches of customer information and payment card numbers to sell on the black market. Stopping that level of hacking takes serious monitoring tools to detect sneaky activity, combined with elite security staff chasing down anything suspicious until they can kick intruders out. If you run a small shop, partnering with a specialty cyber firm for watchful defense is so worth it these days. Another scary trend hit the news when ransomware attacks locked up major retailers right on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. With shoppers ready to spend record holiday budgets, hackers chose the perfect time to freeze store computers and checkout systems until huge Bitcoin payments arrived. Even brief outages while security teams scrambled to isolate infected machines meant painful lost sales. Smaller brands can actually bounce back faster thanks to having less complex technology woven all over operations. But smart owners still prepare emergency checklists, mapping out backups for taking payments offline or alternative shipping routes in case critical systems mysteriously crash at the worst time. You've probably heard how much crooks want our credit cards and personal info for identity theft. But recently, security firms spotted shady sites selling stolen payment card data, bundled with instructions for using that information to hack the victim's other online accounts. Talk about a nasty 1-2 punch attacking both bank funds and your identity. With stores being where the most payment data gets snatched, experts beg owners to ditch outdated swipe terminals for advanced models. Newer chip and tap to pay machines and mobile checkout apps have way more encryption and fraud alerts built right in to render stolen card data useless. Upgrading point-of-sale systems takes time when you juggle running a business, but along with cyber insurance, it keeps client money safer. Now this next area threw me for a loop. Turns out hackers increasingly break into smaller tech vendors that work with a retailer brand as an easier backdoor into bigger fish. Think point-of-sale software companies, security camera installers, online advertising partners. Sneaking in via a third party sidesteps tougher corporate cyber walls. While hot new startups bring awesome digital innovations to stores, their data protection can lag behind. Before partnering for key services, responsible retailers better grill vendors on their own security measures. Regularly check in too as small tech firms scale fast, meaning exposures can creep up fast. Even with advanced cyber protections, experts warn retailer staff themselves remain highly vulnerable points of failure. After all, workers order supplies on company networks, click email links all day, and handle incoming phone calls where just a single wrong tap gives hackers instant network access. Yearly security awareness training helps, but isn't enough anymore. Regular mini lessons via email newsletters, monthly quick security tip reminders before meetings, and posters near workstations all help valuable information stick. There's just too much turnover and distraction for once-a-year seminars to sink in long-term, even though they raise awareness. Now shifting gears a bit, cloud services clearly enable retailers big and small to tap expansive digital capabilities without needing full tech teams on staff. Shared infrastructure means no servers to maintain. AI-powered analytics arrive instantly. Global sales channels integrate seamlessly. But convenience lulls busy owners into overlooking built-in cloud security settings, which open disastrous holes. Essential protections like data encryption or strict sign-on controls come disabled by default until individually flipped on. I can't stress enough how vital ongoing reviews of cloud service configurations are, no matter which platforms get used. Finally, let's talk emerging payment technologies, which we know customers love, yet early adoption by retailers also courts risk. Whether implementing VR-assisted furniture shopping, cryptocurrency transactions, or biometric face pay all the rage in Asia, such digital innovations painfully lack security maturity right now. Beware direct integrations until standards solidify. Look for certified platforms that proxy cutting-edge payment options through legacy systems first. Isolate transactions via network segmentation too, limiting wider infrastructure exposure should vulnerabilities emerge. Pay innovation promises lucrative opportunities, but demands extra security deliberation. Hopefully, this wake-up call summary of growing cyber threats in retail armed you with language for convincing teams or investors to dedicate appropriate security resources. Yes, defenses strain limited budgets. However, bracing operations early before a crisis saves massive recovery costs down the road, not to mention customer trust and legal liabilities. We all have a role hardening defenses across the industry. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter to keep the conversation going on building retailer resilience. And that wraps up another fun and hope-interesting episode of Danny's podcast on technology. As always, hit subscribe and ding that notification bell to join me next time. I had a blast geeking out over today's topic with you all. Feel free to connect on social media with any questions, comments, or suggestions for future episodes. I can't wait to connect more in the comments and bring another dynamic technology conversation your way soon. Until next time, my fellow tech heads, this is your host signing off. Stay curious and keep looking forward, my friends. The future awaits.